Hey guys, it's Sam and 2Ms and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have a bunch of people here with me. It's a party up in here in this virtual room, and they are incredibly talented artists here to talk about their newest collaboration, which is called H247 for the Recognize EP series that really brings together the best of the Filipino hip-hop community. So everyone, please welcome Daddy A, Matthias, Tommy King, Picasso, 1-3D, Swati, and Arrow. Woo!
Yeah.
Hello,
Hello.
What's good?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Yes, I'm doing good. Thanks to you guys for joining us today. How are you all doing? How's everyone today?
Doing great, man. Thanks
Good.
for having us on.
Of course. So we're so excited to have you.
Okay lang.
Yeah.
As
Okay
well as we
lang.
can be with this pandemic, di ba? So-
True yan. Okay lang, I think, is the perfect way to put it.
Mhm.
Okay lang. And it's
Yeah.
important that you're okay. But Daddy, I think you were going to say something. How have you been?
Yeah, I've been busy, finishing all the tracks for the Recognize compilation album, and of course, I'm honored, and I'm very, honored to be with these guys, these talented guys, on this track. Of course, Picasso's producing it, and yeah, magic happens.
Yes. Yeah, and we're so thankful that the magic continues to happen with the music, of course, that you guys have been giving us. But the Recognize EP series, I think, is such a huge and amazing thing, being able to bring together all of these different people from the hip hop community. So how does it feel for everyone, for you guys to be part of something that, this amazing project that really showcases the different kinds of hip hop that we have in the community?
All right. I'll let one of you guys start that first for sure.
It's exciting. I mean, like we always talk about with the guys that I talked about with Daddy A is, Def Jam has been a standard with hip hop since the beginning. So to be able to be at this point in time, in our careers, whether you've been in it for for a while long or for a long time, it's good to be a part of this and to help it continue. We're excited.
Definitely, and a lot of people are excited for it too. How about you, Tommy? How does it feel like to be part of something like this?
Man, it's amazing. Like today, like I'm here in Atlanta, right? But I live close to a place called Decatur, and I go eat at this little hero ramen spot, and the lady behind the counter today was Filipino, and I could tell from her accent, so I was kind of sharing with her. I've been out in the Philippines, et cetera, et cetera. And she asked me what I did, so I told her, I signed a Def Jam, I'm doing this music thing, and we just kind of remade this mixtape series of Recognize. And she knew Recognize from original 2000s, which was super cool to be
so
like,
cool.
because she grew up there in Philippines. So to be, sincere, to be on the other side of the world like that was it's a cool thing to be a part of, like just in general. Like when you start to look at some of the names on the music, it's a lot of really dope people involved in the project. So for me, man, it was just a blessing. Like, thanks to Daddy A for involving me, and that it was dope.
For sure. I love that little story that you just shared. I mean, like really Filipinos,
facts.
like
I'm
yeah.
gonna post her tomorrow. Sincere, I'm gonna go back there and post that. That's
Oh, I love that.
really
Yeah,
did.
we'll definitely look forward to it. I mean, that's so cool. Even though you're on the other side of the world, this is still something that connects people despite, time and also like age and race. It's just so cool that being able to see that. But how about for the others? How about you, 1-3D? How does it feel to be part of this whole project?
It's amazing, actually. No, it's great because, like, a lot of the everyone here on the track that that we were on, I haven't actually done any songs with before, which is, I thought it was pretty cool that this project basically allowed me to explore things with this talented group of guys. And like I was telling them before, like I've always wanted to do a track with Picasso ever since like
that's good.
maybe about like 10-15 years ago, ever since he first came out here, Manila, and Def Jam made it happen thanks to Daddy A. So that's really cool. And Tommy is it's pretty amazing that Tommy is all the way in Atlanta, and we managed to make this track
Mhm.
while in the middle of quarantine. So
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty awesome. So
Yeah.
yeah,
For sure. The beauty of the
I
internet,
appreciate
huh?
it.
The
I
things
know,
that
right? Yeah,
we can achieve because of the
straight up.
internet nowadays. But I know Spotty, you're chilling over there. How about you? What was your reaction when they came to you with the idea for this project too?
Well, I was flabbergasted. That's the word I would
Yeah, I
use.
love that.
And I was like, okay, because Picasso put me through, and I was like,
Yes,
okay.
it's
And
flabbergasted.
I checked the artists on the roll. I was like, okay, these people are dope artists. They're very good. So I had to like come out with what I had to come out with, and also this recognize EP actually has put my name on the map. Like in Africa right now, everybody's like, oh, yo, Sporty's on Def Jam. That's
Let's
peak. That's youth.
go.
You know. So that's
That's lit.
one thing that I'm really grateful for.
Balato,
And
balato.
yeah, man,
That's
I
straight
got
cool.
up, you
Hell
hyped.
already
yeah.
know.
I got hyped from
Yeah, man.
that. Like you just saying, everyone like knows you from that. That's so amazing. I love that, and I love this
Right.
energy. Flabbergasted and all, but really
Yeah.
delivering with the music too. So that's super exciting. And now we have Arrow who's joining us too. How about you, Arrow? Well, what was your reaction when they came to you with the idea for this project?
The homeboy Dash, one of the OG hip hop heads here in the Philippines, reached out to me and he said that we're gonna get you on this project, but he didn't even tell me it was Def Jam. He kept it a
Oh,
secret. He was like,
secret.
just keep it on a hush right quick, and you'll hear from one of us soon. And then I remember Picasso second motioned it. He hit me up and said, "Hey man, we want you on Def Jam. I'm gonna send you the beat soon. Write your dope shit and I mean, write your stuff and make sure you come correct." And I was like, Picasso's producing. I had to do it. I had to come through and come correct. So when I found out, it was really a shock, and I'm very honored to be part of this because I'm not from the Luzon area too. I'm kind of like an outsider. I'm from Bacolod City, so to be always included in these things with the pioneers and the real heads, it's really dope. I feel blessed, like one in the mills type stuff. Because I don't know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm one of the few. I'm one of the few.
We
Facts.
love that. And we're grateful that you're one of the few, who are really able to
Yeah.
help us bring together the community, share the music and all that. Last but not least, let's go to Mateus. Ano ba, Mateus, ano naging reaction mo also when you were part or approached to be part of this?
I'm also grateful because like in the song, they're the ones who paved the way po kasi. Kaya I'm really grateful na nakasama ako as a new cat. Really grateful na nakasama ako sa project na po to.
Yes, and I'm sure a lot of people are excited too to see you. Of course, there are a lot of different artists in the rosters for this EPs, for these songs. So a lot of people are excited to see what you guys do with the music. So for Daddy and Picasso, creating all of these EPs and producing it, how has it been for you guys? Kind of, I can imagine there are a lot of artists, so that's a lot of things to deal with in terms of sound and style. So how do you guys really put all of those together and kind of balance everything out?
Yeah, for starters, it's really difficult to gather people during this pandemic,
Sure.
right? And second one is how to put together different styles, different generations, and put it in a one track. It's really challenging, but because Picasso is also he's a great producer, and he knows really what it's doing, and he has a vision for this track. So it's kind of it flows like water.
Water.
Hello. It flows like water. I think that was a great way to end it. He lagged for a bit. Oh, there you go. You're back. There you go.
It flows
Yes.
like water. Yeah. And, it's really hard to record on different places, right? Already that Tom is from Atlanta, Air is from Bacolod, Spotty's from different places. Also 1-3D. I think he just went to Canada, Picasso and Matthias also. So we record this track separately and we put it together. So in the mixing and mastering process, it's really a challenge. Because the different mics, different microphones, different rooms.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's like the more technical side of things when it comes to recording. And I think he lagged a little bit, but oh, there you go. You're back.
Back.
Yes, perfect. You were saying, go ahead.
And but when I heard the final mix and master, it's like magic again. It sound good, and the boundaries between time and styles and microphones are not even obvious. So and props to these talented guys because they delivered really, really well. Of course, Picasso. Props to you, man, for a
Thank
great
you,
track.
man. We all,
Yeah, man.
the people on the team on this song made it very easy. Everybody was professional, so it made my job a lot easier. So kudos to
Like,
everybody.
yeah, for sure. Like what Daddy A said, it flowed like water. I'm never
Yeah,
I'm always
yeah.
gonna use that now.
Well, it
flowed
sounds like it
water.
flows like water, but it took a lot more than that. There were
Yeah,
a lot
for
of bumps
sure.
in the river to get it to how it sounded. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, so could you tell us about the
True that.
bumps in the river or the rocks,
Just
maybe?
like Daddy Al said, of course, getting everybody's different locations, everybody's technically sounding different. It's not one sound when it comes to the recording, and so when it comes to having to mix it down and then arrange it all together, sounding perfect, and then on my side, and then we still send it off the final track to our trusted engineer Dante, in the final ending mastering, he has to take all of that we put together and make it sound complete, and all cohesive together. So yeah, it was still a lot of work.
Definitely, but definitely paid off. I mean, the track is so good. I mean, we're talking about
But
the track.
everybody, like I said, everybody was very professional and made it very easy.
Perfect. Yeah. And the track H247, I feel like a lot of people love the track too. So let's talk more about the track itself. What was it like for you guys individually creating your part of the song, like your verses and all that? Who would like to start? Go, Tommy.
I'm
I
happy
believe in you.
I'm
Okay,
happy
go
to
ahead.
start, honestly. So like when the Def Jam call came,
Well, I guess I
was
could
so-
start. Me.
Oh,
Oh no, it's okay. It's okay.
hello. Oh, there you go. Okay, Tommy, go ahead.
Sure. Sorry. For me, like when the Def Jam call came, I
breaking
was
up,
so
we-
excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to like I didn't know what the first thing was gonna be, like the first song you're gonna work on or whatever, because that's kind of like it kind of felt like when my career started in a strange way. Like I was looking forward to that for a long time. So I remember when they sent the beat, I sent my verse back in 1 hour. Like
Wow,
I was
1 hour.
Yeah, for 1 hour. Like I was ready. Like it was I remember that moment, and I'll remember that moment forever. Like sitting down, I've been penning verses since I was 9 years old, man. When you put a pen to the paper and that's going to something that you're contracted into, like that's like a dream thing, you know what I mean? So that verse will always be special to me for that reason. Like it was awesome for sure.
Aww. I love that you really had that energy. 1 hour, done. You're ready to go
Done.
with this beat. I love that. Yeah, I love that energy. I mean, you're truly getting it. You know what I mean? So we love that you were able to be part of the song too. But how about for the others? Like, what was it like for you guys working on your parts of the song too? Maybe we could go to Spotty.
Okay. On my own part, Picasso sent me the beat and told me like, look, this is Def Jam. You gotta come through. You gotta come good. You gotta come dope. So I was like, okay, first of all, I want to know who's on the track, because that's how, like, as a rapper, you want to know, like, everybody wants to murder on the track. Everybody wants to come correct on the track. So I'm like, who? I want to know those the people on the track. So he told me like, yo, you have Tommy, and I know Tommy, and it was like 1-3D. I had to search 1-3D, Arrow, and the rest of them. I'm like, okay, these people are not just playing. These people are all good. So I was like, okay. The first verse that I dropped, I was like, nah, this is not really what I want to say. This is not really what I want to say. I want to put Africa on the map. So I had to like, okay, from Africa to Asia, your boy's still getting the guap. I'm like, okay, that's the first thing. So that's how you all started. And I like when I did my bar, I sent it to Picasso, and it was like, yo, go record it right now and drop and send it over to me. I was like, okay. So the boss has already accepted this. So that's how you all came through. And when I heard every other person's rap, every other person's verse, I was like, okay, everybody came correct. Everybody came with a fire. And I was like, okay, this is it. This is it. I want Def Jam right now. Yeah,
I can imagine no one had an excuse to not bring the fire. Everyone had to bring it. I
exactly.
mean, with this current roster too of rappers that we have here, I'm sure everyone brought it too. Especially when you're still trying to create your parts. I can imagine what that was like. So it's super exciting, hearing that from you, Spotty. But how about you, Era? What was it like working on your part of the song?
Well, when I got the beat from Picasso, he already laced it with, I think he had a verse on there and he had the chorus. And so I knew what the vibe was going to be. And it was just like straight right because it was pandemic. And as artists, we were hustling in other ways. I was doing clothing, I was doing food. And he was talking about 24/7, 365. I mean, that's a saying that back in the day, we use that ever since. You know what I mean? That's like, you're on your game like all the time, on point all the time. So it was just things that I applied at the moment I felt the beat, and I knew what to say already. I had it penned down. I think I recorded it. I gave it back in the day. I believe I gave it back in the day, and I thought it was kind of too short for 8 bars. You know what I mean? I wanted to go like 16 because I felt like I needed to say more. But yeah, man. To be on the track with all these guys, man,
Fact.
and
Facts,
hearing the final product, it's worth it. 8 bars is cool. You know what I mean?
I love that. More could have been like, you guys wanted to do more. I love this energy. Yeah, like really bringing the fire to this kind of like collaboration. But I can imagine too, like in normal recordings, like when there was no pandemic, being able to record with each other, I feel like would have been a different experience too, right? Because you wouldn't hear, you had to wait, I can imagine, to hear like the final thing with everyone on it. So what was everyone's reaction when you really heard the whole thing with everyone's verses on there? How about you, 130? Like, what was your reaction when you heard like everyone's verse on the song?
So actually, I do remember the moment that I heard it. It was, I think it was when, because I didn't get I don't think Picasso sent the mixed product to everybody, or the final mix. So I heard it when it dropped on Spotify. And I was in the middle of a workout and I just like stopped everything and I just like tuned in right away and I just checked it and I was like, holy this is nuts. Because it was crazy because I mean it was a posse track. So there's 6 of us plus 6 rappers plus Matayos. And basically it was everything that I expected everyone to come on. Like, I expected everybody to drop that like fire verse just because it's when it's a posse track, hip hop, there's this like nice competitive energy when it's a posse track, but it's not like it's not like competitive like I don't like you or whatever, but it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna come with the best, I'm just gonna represent like my like the best way that I can, and and basically I thought everybody did it, and the best part about it was everyone came with their own flavor. So for me that was cool. Like I think like right after I got back to my workout I just smashed a couple of PRs or whatever. So yeah.
Got hyped from hearing the song.
Yeah, I got hyped. I think I played the song like 10 times that time, So like yeah, it was pretty nuts. It's pretty nice.
On loop, no? Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, it's a good workout song too. I mean, like, I don't blame you. I feel like it's some you get
right.
Really
yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, which is why I thought it was cool. Like people when Daddy A put together the dancers for the lyric video, that was awesome. So.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. And I love that, talking to you guys now, the energy that you guys brought into this, even though you all had to work on it remotely, I can imagine like has been really cool seeing all of it come together. But how about for you, Mateos? Kamusta naman yung experience mo, working on this track with everyone?
It was very weird kasi sanay po ako parang working physically and I wanted to work with them physically, like in one studio and we can vibe to the song. But honestly, ang ganda po ng kinalabasan ng song. Like everyone said, everyone was unique. Everyone gave their flavor. So, and hopefully I gave mine too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I mean,
did.
Definitely.
And when I wrote my verse, like I wanted them to feel confident, like about this new cat about me, about the new cat on the track. I wanted them to feel confident about me. Like, okay, this kid's got it. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, like everyone's part really played a big part, obviously, in why the song is as good as it is. Kasi syempre, you all bring your own flavor to the
Yes,
track.
for sure.
Obviously, it's all different, but it all works together, which is amazing to me as someone who is, you know, not a producer, not an artist, but something, you know, I get to appreciate is being able to see all the different kinds of music that you guys do, but seeing all of
Yeah,
it
and
balanced
this
in
new
one
song is
track.
kind of new to me po eh. Kasi this new song, I usually write love songs, and this one's really new to me. That's why I love doing this project with them.
Oh, diba? Growth.
Like
Growth is really
Matthias said,
important.
man, legendary like Kobe someday. So that was
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, can I also say too, bro? When
Go
I
ahead.
get back and we're all back in Philippines, we should certainly make a part 2, yo. I think that would be fire. Like if we all
Yes.
hopped in the studio together, you know,
Hell,
and vibe that joint out, and
Make
for
it
it to
happen.
sound like if we were together,
We'll
that
do a
would be a cool
remix and
contrast.
a
Do that.
Let's
street
make a
cut
10-minute
for video.
10-minute remix. So you have your
Remix.
so you have your
I love it.
so you have
No
Work out
boundaries
the
on this one.
joke.
Like Fam said though, it ain't competition, bro. But y'all better come with it. I'm gonna
Definitely.
be ready for that. We got that many spitters in the room for sure.
Yes, for
That's
sure.
gonna be
So
hot.
guys, to everyone watching, you saw the birth of that conversation. So when everything is fine, we maybe can see another version, or maybe, you know, anything that you guys will work on in the future. I'm sure a lot of people
For
would be
sure.
so excited to see, especially with all of the great minds that you guys have working together. But, you know, aside from the song itself, there also is a official music video for H247, which I thought was so cool too, because it really didn't seem like you guys were in different places. It really felt like you guys are all came together to create this one. So what was it like creating the music video?
all right. It's another challenge, Picasso,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
You know, not to record the voice, but to shoot themselves on different areas from their various places, right? And props to Black Market for putting it together, like making it like a one unit music video, even if they shoot themselves with different cameras. Again, some of them use like cell phones only, but turn out great. Turn out dope.
Yeah, very
So-
inspiring, because, you know, like in the beginning, I had my doubts, you know, like, you know, to be all in different places. Tommy's in Atlanta, and every all of us were just, you know, and it's just like, when I tell you, like, just, you know, shoot yourself and send us, you know, the clips. It's kind of like, you know, you kind of lose inspiration, or you lose faith, because like, I know what that means. I know what that means. It's not going to be what you know, envision. But when you know, they finally, Daddy Al, you know, in the group chat sent us like the rough cut, I was like, wow, okay, it's good. I don't have to say anything else. You know, they made me believe in what we can do, you know, and what they can do during this pandemic. So you know, it's inspiring me now to even say, okay, I could do other things, you know, with just a little amount of technology. So yeah.
Definitely. And once again, thank God for the internet. The things that we can do by sending all of these files and all of that. I mean, it's a lot of stuff to deal with, but seeing the final product, I feel it was definitely worth it. The music video was also so cool and so dope. So we're so excited that you guys were all able to collaborate on this amazing track, H247, for the Rekognize EP series. And I'm sure a lot of more people are excited for what else you guys have going on. So what else can we expect from you guys individually too, like in terms of music? What else can we expect from you guys?
At the moment, I'm working on my mixtape, raw material, and also I just want to let my brothers know that I'll be contacting each and every one of them pretty soon, because they will be on my mixtape too. So that's it.
Yay!
Yeah,
I
Love that.
All right,
love that.
definitely. All right.
I can't wait to see it happen. So that's exciting. We have a mixtape coming very soon, so we have that to look forward to from Spotty. How about the other people? Maybe we can go to Arrow.
Well, I always jump from underground and mainstream, go back, and so I'm doing a lot of boom bap projects with my boy Crizzo. Shout outs to Aquarius, and I got this straight up kind of like a G-funk West Coast sound with a homie from Ireland, but he's French.
Ooh.
This guy named Layback Sounds. That's another EP. I got 3 EPs coming, and I'm trying to get a single with Matthias. What's up? What's up, bro? And I think we should all get together and do another track, like a part 2, but another topic, man. I want to get these cats all in the same. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like a part 2,
Yeah.
a follow-up.
I love this. I love collaboration. You know, just seeing everyone kind of like excited to work with each other again after this. I mean, it's so exciting. So we have that to look forward to from Arrow. How about you, Tommy?
Man, so here in Atlanta, actually, you know, all my friends are involved in music or entertainment in some way. So I'm actually really blessed to have a nice home studio here that's completely free for me. So I've been in there a lot, and I've been bouncing records back and forth between me and Daddy Allen. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to narrow the sound down correctly. But the last thing he said to me really stuck with me, which was to kind of bring in melodies, because that's really important out there. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't say it's necessarily my strong suit, but exploring that sound has been kind of eye-opening for me, man. I think, like, you know, I'm not trying to sound no kind of way, but my personal goal for music that I'm about to be releasing coming up, like maybe the next 2 or 3, within those, I want to be #1, sincere.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm putting in the hours right now. You know what I mean? Like, I say that like, you know, I hope, obviously, but you know, after all the stuff I've done from my life, like, I feel like it's just the perfect time for it to work the way I think, you know. And I'm confident in the music for real. Like, I'm always confident in my music, but this is like, it's different than that. Like, I know, you know what I mean? So I'm just really excited about it. Like, whenever we have my first release, you're gonna see me everywhere. I'll be in the street with T-shirts, handing stuff out, shaking hands, everything, all of that, for sure.
Definitely. And I love that, you know, you gotta manifest those things. I feel like, you know, just talking about them now, they're really gonna happen. I mean, if you really, like you said, are very confident in the songs, they're just really gonna, you know, happen for you. So we're so excited to see that.
Quickly to another thing I want to say, because I think this is amazing. And coming from America, it's like, some people don't understand. It's like, right now, for example, or 2 days ago, I opened my email and we got added to a playlist of 540,000 people. So this is the second playlist we've been added to that's over 500K, which in reality is like, you know, if you're assigned to certain labels in Philippines and stuff like that, like, it's more of a common thing than you would think. Because if you come from here, if you land on a playlist that's 65 or 80,000, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like those advantages that come with what's happening there are things that are the biggest blessings that I'm the most appreciative for. Like, those are milestones that are taking place. So that's the thing that makes me work hard when I think about it, because I really realize the potential. You know what I'm saying? And that, to me, that's you can't find that everywhere in the world, man. It's a really unique situation. Very thankful for it, for sure.
For sure. And, you know, with everything that's going on, like, in the world, still being able to give music and people really still supporting you guys with this collaboration, but also your individual stuff, I think is such an amazing thing. So that makes us even more excited for everything that you guys cooking up for all of us. So we have so much to look forward to from Tommy, I can imagine, you know, after all of his sharing today. So we have that to look forward to. How about ikaw naman, Matthias? What else can we expect coming from you?
I'm working on my first ever EP right now with my friends.
Let's go.
Yeah, with Lonzo. I think I can announce it naman kasi parang tinis na namin ni Ken. SB19 Ken. Yeah, we're working on something. Yeah, and of course, more music. I think 5 songs for the EP, and we're gonna launch a music video for the first song, for the Carrier single.
Oh, that's so exciting. I mean, this is not my first time talking to Matthias. And last time, I remember we just talked about how you constantly create music nga. So I'm sure madami kaming pwede expect coming from you in terms of your music, also collaboration. So we're so excited for that. Yay!
Thank you.
We're so excited for
I'm
that.
also excited.
I love it. But how about you, 1-3D?
Really, I'm with Tommy on this, you know, in the sense that, like, there's a constant desired, constant drive to get better at the art form, you know. And you know, I'm exploring a lot of things also musically. I'm aiming to have, like, I think hopefully about 4 or 5 new songs completed by the end of the year. Already, I think I'm already halfway there. But yeah, there's always just like a constant drive to try and get better. Like, it's one aspect for every song that you're doing, whether it's like exploring melodies or a particular sound in a beat that you haven't explored before. And that's just, you know, I'm always just trying to get better as an artist, because, you know, I believe that the journey never really ends. You know, people kind of change or whatever, but eventually you're kind of just inching towards being better. And yeah, that's really just where my head is at. Really just trying to get better at the craft of making music.
I love that energy. No to complacency, you know, always like evolving and always growing and all that. So I feel like that makes everyone even more excited for everything that you guys have planned, because, like, you know, you guys are always looking to do new stuff, try out new things, which a lot of people can look mentality. Yes, yes, the Kobe Mamba mentality for sure. So we love that. We're excited for everything you have planned. How about you, Picasso?
You know, just more music, like everyone's been talking about, and you know, actually, I'll be going back to my hometown, San Francisco, California, in next week. So I got opportunity to be back there because I'm taking my daughter to go to school. So I'm going to be posted up back in the Bay Area for at least, you know, maybe 6 months. You know, so that's where I started everything. You know, where all my hip hop and my music roots began. So I'm actually going to be working on a lot of music with a lot of the Pinoy community in the Bay. So, you know, one thing that the Pinoys in the Bay are lacking right now is that they're kind of stuck to the Filipino community lang. You know, that's all they really do shows for, work with. You know, me growing up in the Bay before this moment, you know, we put in work with all the other races. You know, the African Americans, the Latinos. So, you know, my crew and my peoples, we're rooted with that. But the new Pinoys, they're only stuck within the Pinoy community. They collaborate with themselves only. They only do shows in the Pinoy community. So I want to, you know, bring them out, you know, and introduce them to what's good, what the you know, the Bay Area, really what's out there. And also, you know, I'm talking to Daddy Allen about how we're going to move forward with all of that and what I'm doing in the Bay, and then bring that back here and just, you know, collaborate more in the future. So. A lot of new music helping the Pinoys out in San Francisco. In the Bay.
Oh, that's so exciting! I can't wait for you to switch it up when you get back there.
And I think one of the main things that I want to work on is some to address actually this Asian hate thing going on. You know, in America right now. So that's one of the things where I'm probably going to plan on working. Not in a way to where, you know, we're like anti or like, you know, we're trying to hit back. It's just I'm going to let people know that we've been here. You know, we've been here. Doing this and let them know, you know, that we still have roots thing, and you know, to look at it, to kind of change the mentality back from where it all started, you know. So
for sure,
one of my goals.
Oh, I love that. You know, it's more than just the music, really. It's also something that's, you know, can really change the lives of people. So we're excited for you to switch up the things that are happening in the Bay right now. So we're so excited for everything you have planned. But last but not least, let's go to Daddy A. What else can we expect? I'm sure you're working on a lot of stuff too.
I expect more music, of course, with Rekognize. Again, if you don't know yet, it has like 20 tracks in it, and a lot of great collaborations from all different artists. And I'm
Hello, Daddy. Oh no, he lagged again. Oh no, I was so excited to hear everything that he was going to say. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We're back.
Am I caught? I am. I'm back. I'm back.
Yes.
And I'm glad that it's a birth of more and more collaborations, because of Rekognize. You know, the goal and the vision of the project is not just to put out music there, put out music and, you know, just play it, just release it. It's the main goal of that is to, you know, to connect the people in the community. Like this one, they're gonna have like the H24/7 group. So in the future, there's gonna be more collaborations, cross collaborations, and all. So it's a birth of not really just music; it's relationship and fellowship. So the community gets solidified. So that's the main goal of Rekognize. So
Right.
So more music coming up.
Definitely. And after talking to all of you guys here today, we really saw that, it's beyond the music. It's also like what Daddy A said, the community, the relationship that happens after working on the song. So we're so excited for everything that you guys have planned, but we're even more excited about H247, which everyone, if you haven't checked it out yet, you can check it out on the Night and Day EP of Def Jam. So you guys can check that out. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms. You can also check out the music video of H247. It's available on YouTube as well. So thank you so much to everyone for joining us today. Daddy A13D,
Thank you,
Spotty,
Sam.
Tommy, Picasso, Arrow, and Matthias for joining us today.
Thank
And
you so
thank you.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having us.
Guys.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Nick,
Thank
for
you.
having us.
And
Love everyone.
Thank you to everyone.
thank you.
Mix.
Thank you.
And
And thank you
see
as
you
well
guys,
to
bro.
everyone who tuned in. This has been Sam with 2Ms and these super talented artists. Thanks, guys.